The MX database can get very large. Surface analysis and other functions use temporary models, and when they are deleted, data is retained in the model file until you use compress. This also applies to other models and strings. It is therefore important to compress at regular intervals, as this will keep the database as small and efficient as possible. If unlucky and the computer crashes partway through the compression, it is possible, although unlikely, for the database to become corrupt, so before you compress the model file, make a backup copy. This can be done in a Windows Explorer. To compress the model file, select File, File Management, Compress. Before running compress, select File, File Management, Report Model File and check Model File Records. The results of the accessible data of the total stored will be displayed in the output window. This can be repeated after compress, and the result should show accessible data to be equal to total stored data. After running compress, select File, File Management, Report Model File and check Model Pointers. If the model file is in sound condition, the message "Zero pointer errors found" will be displayed in the output window. After running surface analysis and surface checker options, my model file is now up to just over 12 meg, and I'm in a Windows Explorer, and I'm going to take a copy of the database. So I'm just going to go right click, copy, right click, paste. I now have a copy of the model file, just in case I have problems when I use compression. I'm now going to check the model file records. File, File Management, Report Model File. There's the check model file records, and I go OK. I will just need to turn on the MX output window in the bottom here to review the results, and I'll just resize the output window, and we can see here that the number of records occupied is 1555 out of a possible 6240. So I now need to compress the model file. I go File, File Management, Compress. I select the radio button Model File and I select OK. Once the model file has been compressed, I can recheck the model file records by going File, File Management, Report Model File. I've got the check model file records selected again. I will go OK, and you can see now that the number of records actually occupied is 1553 out of 1553. I've therefore compressed the database. I can also check the model file again by going File, File Management, Report Model File, and this time I'm going for Check Model Pointers. Check the condition of the model file. OK. And we can see again the list of the models in the database, and what I'm looking for here is 0 or 0 pointer errors found. If I now go back to the Windows Explorer, I can see that my compressed model file is just over 3 meg, whereas the original was just over 12 meg. I've reduced the model file size by 3/4. I can now safely delete the copy of my database.